What if just for one night you traded in your bed for a kennel, all to help a dog find their forever home? That's what's happening right here at Humane Animal Partners in Rehoboth Beach. I'm here with Chowder to Chowder. How are you doing today on a scale of treats to belly rubs? Oh, that tail wag is saying it all, Chowder. What are your thoughts on all of these guests that are gonna be here tonight at the shelter, huh? Yeah, you think you're gonna let them stay? Or you wanna go home with them, I see. Yes, well, Chowder is up for adoption, and you can see a little bit more about Chowder right now.
Chowder here has been with us for unfortunately too long. He came into Rehoboth on a transport right before Christmas.
Chowder's just over a year old, house trained, loves car rides.
Is super dog social. At one point, we had him labeled our playgroup superstar.
And like so many here, he's still waiting. If you think Chowder could talk right now, what do you think he'd be saying?
Oh my gosh, he would just be like, well, one, don't stop petting me. And he would just be like, I just want a family to call my own. Yeah. That's all he wants.
Events like the shelter Slumber Pawty are designed to make sure dogs like Chowder aren't overlooked.
The idea of kind of what's it like 24 hours in a day of a life of a pet, you know, especially for dogs, you know, in small kennels for 24 hours, day after day after day, what's that like? So, and how can we help and bring awareness for, you know, shelter life and all that.
Volunteers trade their homes for kennels, stepping into a routine these animals live every single day.
I think it'll be a good learning experience of being cooped up for this long. You know, some dogs are here for a couple days, it's nice, and others are here unfortunately for a little bit longer. So, you know, a new perspective of how difficult it really can be for animals here, especially ones that are here long term. So some of our longer term dogs get really depressed. You know, sometimes they don't want to go on walks anymore because they're like, I've done this route every day, all day. So sometimes it's hard for them. You know, that's why volunteers are really great because it gets them to come in, and then any chance they can get out of the shelter is always really great. Just change the scenery, different smells, different people, different environment.
And it doesn't take long to feel the weight of that.
He's just one of the dogs, it just pulls at your heartstring. He's honestly perfect. And just to see so many people just like pass him by, you know, it's the dogs that come in again. It's the doodles and the, you know, dogs that have really cool markings, and, you know, Chowder might quote unquote just look ordinary to some people, but he is just super extraordinary. He's just a big, big love bug. So, you know, just seeing these really good dogs, you know, get passed over and over, it really does. It tugs at my heartstrings. You know, he is in this kennel for so long and he has known a home. So, you know, he has gotten depressed here. And the signs of that are when they sit in their corner, they'll face the wall. I'm gonna get choked up, boy. Sometimes they'll do the spins, and, you know, there's just not enough, you know, activity for them here. I mean, we give them as much as we can while they're here. So they are always loved, and, you know, we'll care for them till those people come.
It's moments like that that stay with you. Because behind every kennel is a dog who's known a home and is still hoping for another one.
They depend on us to walk them, feed them, keep them entertained, stimulated, help make them feel safe. So that I just really, really connected with that, knowing, you know, that I quite literally could make a difference in so many dogs' lives here. And I live, breathe, and sleep for these guys, quite literally.
And for many here, that connection turns into something much bigger.
Well, I've been a volunteer with Humane Animal Partners since the 90s, so I've done a lot of things, and this just seemed right up my alley.
For long-term volunteers like Tim, it's not just about showing up.
I guess a little more insight into what the dogs go through overnight. I mean, I'm here a lot, and I'm usually taking a dog out, so it'll definitely be a different perspective.
And for some, it's a side of the shelter they've never experienced before.
I mean, I've met a lot of great people, to be honest with you. That's part of it, but just seeing a dog change from being depressed and, you know, getting them out and kind of getting their personality, and I can give feedback to the adoption counselors to help them find a home.
All of this also supports the bigger mission.
Now it became a fundraiser where we live stream and do all this kind of good stuff to raise money for the animals.
Every dollar helps give these animals a better shot.
So this fundraiser specifically will go straight to Humane Animal Partners. All the money that's raised, some of it will go for like medical care for some of the animals who have heartworm treatment, medical stuff that needs to be surgically fixed, stuff like that. Also just general care, food, toys, supplies, all the stuff. Poop bags is always a big use here.
And even if you missed the sleepover, there's still time to make a difference.
So our goal for this year is to raise $30,000 for this specific event. The fundraiser is open through the rest of the week, so feel free to continue to support us. If timing's not right for you right now, we're always looking for volunteers. We always have, donations available for just items if you want to bring stuff in. Or financially in the future, we're always here. Every day, 365, we're helping the animals and doing some, life-saving work. So always here. If you're wanting to get involved, you can always go to the website, humaneanimalpartners.org, and you can sign up to either foster or volunteer or donate. The wish lists are also online as well.
Because at the end of the day, it's not really about one night. It's about every night after, until dogs like Chowder finally get to go home.
I can't believe that Chowder has been with Humane Animal Partners since before Christmas. He is such a sweet soul. You can see it right there in his cute little face, and all of the pups that are there at Humane Animal Partners. Don't forget, they're also looking for volunteers all the time. So if you need some volunteer hours and maybe you want to get some steps in, or maybe you just need a little puppy break. Every week when we do our Pet of the Week, we know that everyone in the building gets excited for said puppy break. Or maybe you want to cuddle some kitties. They've got opportunities for that as well. You can always head to Humane Animal Partners website and get some more details on how to be a volunteer. But we've got more CoastLife coming your way. We're checking out a community in Milford when we get back.